Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. In the interest of your safety and enjoyment of today's events, please listen to the following message. According to New York State law, there is no smoking in the event center. For your safety, please note that fire exits are clearly marked by exit signs. Kindly take a moment to identify the location of the fire exit nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. In the event of an emergency, an alarm will sound and you should calmly and safely exit the building at that time. Thank you.
I am Faculty Grand Marshal John Starks, and I would like to call to order the commencement of the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science of the State University of New York at Binghamton. Everyone, please rise as you're able, and gentlemen, please remove your hats. We welcome you to join vocalist Kelsey Watts in singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sinners and stars spangled, shall they yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Please be seated.
Woo! Are you awake now? Let's have some fun today. Thanks for getting up early and coming to this ceremony through the rain. As president of Binghamton University, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Sciences commencement ceremony. This is a special ceremony as we bring together our baccalaureate candidates for graduation, as well as their families and friends. Congratulations to you all. Before we proceed with our program, I would like to welcome members of the Binghamton University Council who are joining us today. Linda Beamer, Catherine Grant Madigan, and Dennis McCabe. I would also like to introduce our other special guests. They will stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Donald Neiman, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Joanne Navarro, Vice President for Operations. Curtis Kendrick, Dean of University Libraries. Dean Srihari of the Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science, Executive Vice Provost for International Initiatives and Chief Global Officer, Distinguished Professor of System Science and Industrial Engineering. Michael McGough, Senior Vice Provost and Chief Financial Officer. Pamela Mission, Platform Party Marshal, Faculty Advisor to the President. John Bay, Associate Dean of Research and Graduate Studies. Peter Partel, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Administration. Michael Elmore, Visiting Associate Professor and Director of the Engineering and Design Division. Wei-Yi Meng, Professor and Chair for Computer Science. Ronald Miles, Distinguished Professor and Chair for Mechanical Engineering. Mark Pollux, Professor for System Science and Industrial Engineering. Kaiming Ye, Professor and Chair for Biomedical Engineering. Sema Fatma Akhtu, Dean and Professor for Computer and Informatics Engineering, Istanbul Technical University, and Sarif Bakhtar, Assistant Professor for Computer and Information Engineering, Istanbul Technical University. Gary Keibel, Alumni Association President. Courtney Ignari, Chair, Professional Staff Senate. Adhatari Ame, Student Speaker. Jung Park, Student Speaker. Please join me in applauding these special guests. Let me also recognize all the esteemed faculty. Let me also recognize all the esteemed faculty members who have mentored and guided our graduates. Your efforts have been crucial to the intellectual growth and achievements we celebrate today. Will all faculty on the stage and in the audience please rise? Please join me as we applaud their support of and dedication to our students. I would also like to thank the Binghamton University Wind Symphony, our vocalist, and the Edward Maloney Memorial Pipe Band for their participation in today's celebration. Again, yes, thank you. This is a joyous time for all of us. However, this year also has been marked by tragedy, as members of the campus community were shocked and dismayed to have two of their classmates die in truly horrific circumstances, while a third student died near his home in January. Senior nursing student Haley Anderson, freshman engineering student Joao Souza, and freshman Aaron A.J. Dannenbring were bright, talented students with promising futures ahead of them, and the entire campus community grieves the loss of our young and vital students. Please join me in a moment of silence in remembrance of them. Thank you. Today, Binghamton University is proud to recognize the scholarly achievements of our graduates. So let me begin by extending welcome to them and congratulations for a job well done. I also want to extend a special welcome to all the parents, family, and friends who are here today to share in the joy of watching a loved one reach a rare milestone. Your support and involvement has provided crucial sustenance for our students, ensuring that the occasional challenges of writer's block or disappointing test results were never too difficult to overcome. As I look around at the sea of faces before me, smiling, excited, eager, and ambitious, these are the faces of the future, shaped by the experiences and the values we encourage at Binghamton. And what are these values? Our campus seal, created more than 50 years ago as Harper College became the State University of New York at Binghamton, proudly proclaims the ideals that guide us: unity, identity, and excellence. The first of these, unity, properly describes the community we create, inclusive, with peers and classmates, professors and staff from diverse backgrounds who come together to learn, discover, and serve. Our graduates have developed a common bond, the Binghamton bond, that will be theirs for a lifetime. The second, identity. Today's graduates are leaving a university that is both dedicated to the academic disciplines and committed to the sharing of knowledge across departments, disciplines, and borders. As students, they learn to ask unexpected questions, to engage in and welcome dialogue. Equipped with this broad knowledge and commitment to inquiry, they are prepared to go into the world pursuing innovative solutions to important problems. And most significant, excellence. The graduates before us today truly embody the ideal of excellence. They're among the best and brightest students in the nation and have already begun to use their talents to improve the world. Regardless of their plans for the future, business, graduate school, public service, or healthcare, I am confident that they will pursue their goals with determination and strive for intellectual and personal growth. These three words on our seal, unity, identity, and excellence, are the university's cornerstone, inspiring our students, faculty, and staff. But most important, these words continue to influence our alumni long after they graduate and begin life in the real world. These words, these values, will remain relevant as they provide an approach to life that not only produces great students, but also great citizens eager to address the world's challenges. So let me take this opportunity to welcome our graduates into the next stage of their career. I look forward to learning of your many successes and hope that you will remain steadfast members of the Binghamton University community. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Provost, Donald Neiman.
Good morning. I thought President Stenger got you awake. Good morning, everyone. That's great. That's great. This is a day to celebrate. It's my great pleasure to be able to welcome you to commencement and to be among the first to congratulate you, members of the class of 2018. Congratulations. You are truly a remarkable group of students. At the time you applied to Binghamton, you demonstrated that you had the academic ability to succeed at one of the best public universities in the United States. And since you arrived on campus, whether as a freshman or a transfer student, you've not only shown that you are very bright, you have demonstrated that you are hardworking, intellectually curious, and eager to make the most of what this great university has to offer. You've also shown that you have a sense of humor, like to have fun, and care about serving others. You embody the balance that makes Binghamton University such a great place to work and to study. It has been a pleasure to have you as our students. Congratulations on your many accomplishments. I'd like to ask you to please stay in touch with us and keep us informed of the many, many accomplishments that lie in your future. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce your Dean, Krishnaswamy Srihari.
Good morning and welcome. President Stenger, Provost Neiman, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, graduates, parents, family, friends, and students. I am Hari Srihari, Dean of the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science, and I would like to add to the remarks of our President and Provost and congratulate today's graduates. This is perhaps our largest graduating class. As you leave our campus's portals, there is absolutely no doubt that your academic success is an outcome of your sustained, focused hard work. Your diligence has been critical to your success here at Binghamton University. We are all proud of your accomplishments and your successes. As you transition to the next stage of your life, you are embarking on a new journey. Our campus has provided for you a world-class academic environment, an excellent environment that we are always working hard to improve. When we talk about celebrating the excellence of our campus, we are not referring to the bricks and mortar of this institution. We are really talking about the people, the superb faculty, staff, and students who have made the Watson School and Binghamton University what it is today. One of the top academic institutions in the nation, known for its excellence across the country and around the globe. Your Watson School will always be dedicated to education, dedicated to our principal customer, the student. Some thoughts to consider as you progress through your career. Listen, be brave, be inquisitive, but also be respectful. Seek a mentor, be a mentor. You will have challenges, and perhaps you will make missteps. Learn from them. Each experience is valuable, with positives and negatives. Embrace diversity. Always keep learning. Lifelong learning is a necessity in your domain. Stay engaged with the Watson School and our campus. Enjoy the ride, and remember that we are in the greatest field ever with endless possibilities. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dean Srihari. It's now my pleasure to introduce Gary Keibel, President of the Alumni Association. Gary?
Thank you, President Stenger. On behalf of the Binghamton University Alumni Association, it's my pleasure to congratulate you on your fantastic accomplishments. And to celebrate this very special moment, I'm pleased to give each and every one of you a free yet very valuable present today: lifetime membership in the Binghamton University Alumni Association. This is something truly valuable. You are now a member of an organization with more than 130,000 members in all 50 states and over 100 countries. Your Alumni Association is one of the most important professional and social organizations you will ever join. Believe me, it's a hot ticket. We have almost 4,000 new members joining this weekend alone. You know, I'm sure you've walked around campus at one point or another wearing a Binghamton University hat or sweatshirt. As you move on from school today, I encourage you to continue to wear Binghamton on your sleeve. You are now an emissary and ambassador for Binghamton. Your success reflects on the school and other alumni, and the success of other alumni reflects on you. Among our many accomplished alumni are CEOs and senior management at leading corporations, leaders in the financial and legal industries, the most talented engineers, teachers, nurses, social workers, and professionals of all kinds, as well as media personalities, movie stars, and even a United States congressman. I look forward to the day when there are posters of you on campus as accomplished alumni. And I'll admit it, you guys are much more impressive than graduates of my generation. And I'm reminded of this every time I meet recent graduates. I mean, I satisfied my science requirement by taking a geology class called Earthquakes, Whose Fault? And I took it pass-fail. So as you graduate today, I ask you to take 3 very important steps. Number 1, make sure that you are always digitally connected to the Alumni Association. Like us on our Facebook page, join our LinkedIn groups, follow us on Instagram and elsewhere, and visit alumni.binghamton.edu to make sure that your information is always up to date in our alumni directory, Be Connected. We can't find you for opportunities if you don't first find us. Number 2, don't be a stranger. The Alumni Association holds over 80 events around the country each year. Sign up, show up, and have some fun with your fellow alumni. And number 3, make new Binghamton connections. When you come across another Binghamton graduate, use that common bond to open a door. Tell older alumni how amazing our campus looks when it's not raining. I'm giving this same message today to all graduates this weekend. You and I are now connected forever, and I'm looking forward to connecting with my 4,000 new best friends. You're a Bearcat for life, and I am honored to be in the same alumni association as you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. At this time, we will recognize the accomplishments of our baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Srihari, please come forward for the presentation of our baccalaureate degree candidates from the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science.
First, we will recognize students who have achieved Latin honors. Latin honors are based on a student's cumulative grade point average. We recognize 3 levels of achievement: cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. The names of the candidates for these honors appear in the commencement program. We will not announce each by name, but we shall recognize students attending today by having them stand in place. Candidates graduating cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. Candidates graduating magna cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. Candidates graduating summa cum laude, please rise. You may be seated. My congratulations to all of you on your outstanding academic achievements. President Stenger, as Dean of the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science, I am pleased to present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their baccalaureate degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. As you cross the stage, please pause for a picture with the department chair, the dean, and the president. Will Professor Kaiming Ye, department chair for biomedical engineering, please approach the podium.
Will all candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the Biomedical Engineering Department please rise. President Stenger and Dean Srihari, as chair of the Biomedical Engineering Department, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their bachelor degrees requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Department Marshal Rebecca Logendijk, and please lead the candidates to the platform so that all may receive recognition for their academic achievement.
Rebecca Longendijk. Dylan Horton. Miranda Marchese. Michelle Messina. Kayleen Bonacorsi. Kieran Pollock. Travis Blank. Carrie-Ann Coulin. Olivia Parker. Jessica Funel. Dulare Patel. Christopher Ferreira. Jaspinder Rath. Gongwu Shin. Ilana Shazen. Amanda Kenny. Jacqueline Haugen. Alexandria Prashad. Nikki Lupia Anasi. Benjamin Hill. Dane Carlson. Caitlin Wells. Kavita Prosinen. Caitlin Frisson. April Tsang. Austin Hassel. Julia Shivarth. John Svakis.
Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Wei Yimen, Chair of the Computer Science Department. I have the honor to introduce Professor Sema Fatima Akhtu, Dean of the Faculty of Computer and Informatics Engineering at Istanbul Technical University. Sema represents ITU as our partner in offering the dual diploma program in information systems, a program housed in the Watson School's Computer Science Department. Students graduating from this program have spent 2 of their 4 years studying at ITU and 2 years studying at Binghamton, and to receive a degree from each institution. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Akhtu to the podium.
Thanks a lot. President, Provost, Dean, distinguished guests, members of faculty, proud parents, and graduates. I'm very pleased to be with you on this meaningful day. It's a nice coincidence. Today in Turkey is commemoration of Atatürk Youth and Sports Day. Dear graduates, exams, projects, homeworks are over. Your professional life is starting right now. But commencement is a beginning. I may call it another exam, which will continue with your professional lifetime. Luckily, it's an open book. But remember that open book ones are usually difficult than the others. The nice thing here, you are the grader. And grade yourself when you decide to retire. I would like to mention some important issues that will be helpful in your professional life. Try to understand problems clearly before attempting to solve them. Do not read the keywords only. I know you are well-equipped graduates right now, but you should continue to learn more and strengthen yourself with the scientific and technological developments. Definitely, you should do this with love. Another important thing is that every night, when you put your head on the pillow, you should have clear conscience. Always consider ethics. I would like to remind the importance of domestic life. If you are happy at home, definitely you can concentrate on your work better. And know the value of real friends. Definitely there is no such checklist or recipe. It changes from person to person. I believe you will form yours. At the end of my talk, I congratulate all graduates of Watson School of Engineering and wish luck. Thanks a lot.
Will Professor Wei E. Meng, Department Chair for Computer Science, please approach the podium?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the Computer Science Department please rise? President Stenger and Dean Sarahari, and Chair of the Computer Science Department, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their bachelor's degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Department Marshals Alexander Van Rooyen and Berkey at the top, please lead the candidates to the platform so they may all receive recognition for their academic achievement.
Alexander Van Rooyen. Berkey at the top. Tim Hung. Nicholas Vanderhoof. Andrew Chellis. Rushil Kumar. Jonathan Turner. Alexander Benedict. Jared Stone. Rene Russo. Anthony Famighetti. Josiah Bailey. Brett Sackstein. Christopher Fu. Jacob Brisk. Ashley Yale. Edward Kira. Justin Wong. Teresa Roy. Christiana Popovsky. Makrista Jones. Dylan Conroy. Brian Burke. Adam Belmanaya. Alexander Lagas. David Hamill. Gabriel Soba. Eric Olson. Anthony Muratore. Lucy Pierre-Louis. Monica Rosneri. Michael Correal. Christian Lawless. Ryan Hines. Lauren Pagano. Margaret Lehman. Andrew Oliver. Kellan Baker. Austin Ward. In Sang Song. Curtis Ruan. Raymond Chu. Hussein Alzain. Hussein Akkar. Emir Managaros. Uga Ilmas. Denis Yazar. Ea Honok. Carlos Segura. Ugra Kalyachi. Yavak Top. Kerem Tunsik. Ali Kaya. Burak Firensoy. Bunyamin Iseri. Burak Os. Stephen Leonis. Corey Cook. Madi Marau. Mark Susser. Mark Donahoe. Anna Fryan. Irma Tata. Furkan Dindar. Mehmet Gork. Halil Arslan Turk. Togahan Balakplar. İsel Yardimci. Perim Polat. Asel Yasaçan. Ezi Yukatsep. Utkuchan Balchi. Jiu Kim. Brett Pulaski. David DeFazio. Elliot Catalano. Manan Kasliwal. Zachary Zaccardi. Brandon Sultana. Gregory Wint. Richard Jung. Cameron Parlman. Sweta Sakar. Kayip Nip. Adam Weinstein. Sarah Dinkus. Juliana Algaba. Brandon Ali. Shung Hyun Lee. Anson Verghese. Daniel Gallos. Bo LaFleur. John Knoll. John Reynolds. James O'Neill. Alejandra Lee. Kerem Urmar. Ali Tanraverdi. Arda Tanrakulu. Oiku Ate. Damla Chesser. Dilara Chakir. Elchin Kabasolu. Ethan Suhan. Keden Badalian. Eric Inkellis.
Candidates, please be seated. Thank you.
Good morning. As Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and Administration, I have the pleasure of introducing our student speakers. Our first student speaker is Jung Park. During his time in the Watson School, Jung demonstrated an impressive level of leadership and commitment to the Watson School and Binghamton University. For example, Jung served as Executive Vice President of the Student Philanthropy Committee, the Vice President of Professionalism for Tau Beta Pi, treasurer of Eta Kappa Nu, and a member of the EECE Department's Student Advisory Board. He was also a student manager in C4 and a campus tour guide in undergraduate admissions. His academic success is also truly impressive. He made the Dean's List every semester, and he's a member of 4 honors societies. Today, Jung is graduating with not just 1 bachelor's degree, but 2, meeting all the requirements for both the bachelor's in business administration from the School of Management and the bachelor's in computer engineering from the Watson School. We all know which one of those is more impressive. In his application, Jung emphasized the importance of teamwork and collaboration, not only in helping him achieve his personal goals, but also in terms of solving the world's pressing problems. So please give a warm welcome to Jung Park.
Thank you, Associate Dean Bartel, for the introduction. Hello, class of 2018. I'm so grateful to be here on the stage and want to humbly thank first and foremost my mother, who has undoubtedly been my greatest supporter. Secondly, I want to thank my grandparents for traveling over 20 hours to be here from South Korea today. I would also like to thank Eric and Melanie, my scholarship donors, for supporting me my entire college career. Thank you, faculty and administration at the Watson School, for providing an invaluable education and experience for us graduates. Last but not least, I want to thank my peers and friends for their continued support. We did it. We did it together. That is what we say as a class because, let's be honest, who can attain an engineering or computer science degree alone? STEM is hard. Our classes were hard. There are many times I thought, can I make it? Are we going to be able to finish our projects? I know we have all asked ourselves these questions before. However, in hindsight, all I can think about now is how lucky I'm of my experiences here. One of them being, we never really finished some of those projects, but somehow obtained good grades and told those Harper kids, we're really smart. Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, we wanted some praise for those all-nighters. I personally want to thank Sasha and Aaron, my 2 Harper friends here today. This semester in my security engineering class, I had a revelation. In the first week of classes, Professor Craver started his lecture with Fourier transforms, and I sat in my seat and thought, wow, are we actually supposed to remember things from our classes? Because I totally forgot. Let me ask you all, do all of you remember anything from your classes? And I started to wonder in that class about what we learned and what this school has taught us. Of course, we learned the foundations like writing a test and integration plan. We're really good at those now. Or how to study a night before an exam. We've become professionals at this. But I think what makes us and made us great engineers is how we learn to solve problems and work together in teams. The challenge now presented before us is, as we graduate, is how to use what we learned here to make a difference out there. When I was 6 years old, I had a paradigm shift in my life. My father passed away. Thankfully, I was not facing this alone. My mother is an inspiration and a role model to me. She brought my sister and I to America, speaking English at only a first grade level, aiming for a chance at the American dream. Working in a flower shop, nail salon, babysitting, she was a jack of all trades. When we got older, she even pursued her certificate of dialysis and now works for a Fortune 500 company. Yes, she achieved her version of the American dream. An example that we can all follow. I'm going to be honest though, she had some help from my sister and I. For example, I would frequently call Verizon, Con Ed, or Cigna Healthcare to solve billing problems or technical difficulties. Additionally, I try to be as financially independent as possible, supporting myself since my freshman year of college by working 3 different jobs. I learned how to do my taxes and currently do the taxes for my family. But many of you have experienced this as well. This is what families do. They raise each other, support each other, and bolster one another to the best of their abilities, as we have in our teams. We do it together. I truly feel that we as a class are not only a team, but part of the Binghamton family. This year, we suffered and felt the loss of 3 students in our Binghamton community and felt the violent tragedies across the world. I believe we have a responsibility to solve problems within the community, our world, our family. The challenges we face are complex. However, I know that if we work together as a team and as a family, we too can bolster each other and the community around us to achieve something great. I envision that when combined, our human creativity and intelligence has no bounds. I hope that, if you are to take anything away from my speech today, it would be to let the world know Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and the Applied Sciences of Class of 2018 and will be known as the best family of problem solvers the world has ever seen. I'm truly optimistic that our amazing class will do amazing things. Thank you so much for listening, and congratulations, my fellow graduates. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jung. Thank you for your remarks. Now I would like to ask distinguished Professor Mark Fowler from our Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering to please approach the podium.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department please rise? President Stenger and Dean Sirhari, as a professor of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all of their bachelor's degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Department Marshal Michael Pagano, please lead the candidates to the platform so they all may receive recognition for their academic achievement.
Michael Pagano, Jung Pak, Matthew Taveras, Lucian Perlowski, Gregory Taylor, Harrison Hahn, Adam Gluck, William Ryder, Ryan Hillis, Dominic Schroeder, Anthony Guo, Jacob Schwell, Austin Cassidy, Zachary Kurlaber, Abigail Rockwell, Ashley Burrows, Jonathan Gable, Hutzaifa Azim Syed, Philip Heap, Chi-Ming Tseng, Wesley Lam, Zachary Maniatis, Mandel Ross, Rodney Gutierrez, Molly Santorowski, Jonathan Badillo, Harrison Whitaker, Brian Timmerman, Ali Badr, Evan Margolis, Kyle Hammerblett, Bradley Marquardt, Kelvin Cow, Stephanie Yee, Alexi Katz, Leoscar Roman, Carlos H. Ceballos, Brian Bernal, Justin Friend, Neil Ricchetti, Michael Torsone, Karim Nassif, Matthew Ferretti, Anthony Dorsa, Christina Chachenko, Dylan Domenico, Kara Jofowski, Farhan Ahmed, Allison Zogby, Thomas Junta, Jacob Summer, Brian Mangine, Thomas Leroy, Shane Krissa, Daniel Bratslavsky, David Katz, Daniel Thorne, Noah Katz, Jason Ephraim, Ryan Cuddy, Justin Bove, Patrick Waters, Matthew Gill, Zetian Chen, Elizabeth Libretti, and Anna Domagala, Rebecca Leisner, Jason McKenna, Owen Santangelo, Casey Stengel, Mark Eschen, Eric Rice, Ryan Begley, Evan Spector, Philip Giunto, Zachary Power, Katrina Hua, Ryan Cadwell, Andrew Chen, Wei Junju, Jihan Ju, Naifu Luo, Ming-Chi Wu, Matthew Abbasis, Elijah Swift. Another speaker now? There's one more.
Candidates, please be seated.
I now have the pleasure of introducing our second student speaker. Over the past 4 years, Adhitari Ameh has developed an impressive set of accomplishments. She's a member of Pi Tau Sigma. She's made the Dean's List multiple occasions. She's obtained multiple internships at GE Aviation. She served the Watson School and her fellow students as a student assistant in our Watson Career and Alumni Connections office, and as president of our local chapter of the Mechanical Contractors Association of America. Like all Watson students, her personal story of success is unique. As a high school student, Adhitari applied for and was selected as one of just 70 students to accompany 30 scientists and engineers to travel to Antarctica as part of the Students on Ice exhibition. The purpose of the trip was to research the effects and risks of human activity, and as she stated in her application for student speaker, it was this trip that, quote, forced me to notice that the human race constantly and consistently impacts everything around them, whether it's through destruction or through nourishment and positive advancement, end quote. Athatari credits this trip as the reason she chose to become an engineer. Today, she's graduating with her bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. Please welcome to the podium, Athatari Ahmet.
Hello. Thank you all for coming. I hope you are having a very enjoyable morning. We can always count on the Watson School for one last 8 a.m., right? My name is Athatari Ahmet. Most of you who know me as Addie, a mechanical engineering student, and I am grateful to be able to address the best class the Watson School has ever seen. I would first like to thank Binghamton University's President's Office and our president, Harvey Stenger. Throughout all of the 4 years that I have been here, you have been a true and inspirational leader. I would also like to thank the Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science, Dean Hari Srihari, the Dean's Office staff, professors, student service departments, and the rest of the Watson staff. I have experienced an innovative STEM education due to your diligence and hard work. Lastly, thank you all to have put in countless hours planning this beautiful aspect of commencement. You have created a beautiful event. Now, before we step out of these doors, thinking how in the world did 4 years flash before our eyes, let's first take a step back into those years. We all started at the same place, naive freshmen in Watson 103, terrified of starting our engineering journey. And we all ended at the same place, graduating in the event center, still terrified. But being scared isn't a bad thing, it just means that things are changing. We are no longer dorming or living off campus with our friends who have become family. We are no longer living off ramen and Easy Mac. Although if you still are, I'm not judging. Okay, maybe just a little. Haven't you learned how to cook yet? You mean you haven't meal prepped for studying in Bartle for the next 2 weeks? Or is that just the mechanical engineers? Just kidding. I know we've all worked so hard. Anyway, I think the big fear we all have is that we are no longer living a sheltered life, where most of us had our parents to finance us to study all day and study all night, of course. We all know that both Bartle and the Rat are great places to understand heat transfer, organic chemistry, circuits, and case studies for sure. And although we are no longer doing these things, we will also never forget them. We still have those memories of friendship, ramen, Bartle, and downtown that will last us a lifetime. We are not the same naive freshmen that we came in as. We are smarter, wiser, caring, and determined to make our lives just as great as Binghamton University has done for the past 4 years. Now, before I go any further, I would like to give thanks to everyone who has supported us throughout our lives. Whether you're parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, or friends, I speak for us all to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And a special shout out to my family, standing over there in the corner with the Albanian flag, waving proudly. My father, mother, sisters, cousins, and my friends. Thank you. This is for the parents who tend to sometimes say, you don't appreciate or notice everything we do for you. This is to show you that we do appreciate you and notice every single thing you do. So please, if you're part of a support system to someone here, stand up so us graduates can for once clap for you. Thank you, guys. And to those who could not make it, to those who have distance preventing them from getting closer than a FaceTime call, to those who have sickness preventing them from getting out of bed, we thank you too. Throughout my years as an engineering student, I have grown in ways I could never imagine. These courses and experiences have taught me the fundamentals and application of every movement, reaction, and response of physical phenomena and laws. The students, my peers, who I have learned all of this with, have shown that together we can take on anything, including tests with 50 averages, deadlines that have trapped us in Bartle for 48 hours straight, no exaggeration, homework questions that even professors have confused themselves with, and endless other struggles that we took on together. However, it wasn't all just struggle. Aside from the few tears along the way, mine mostly coming from Project 3 and controls, everything this class has accomplished has ended with smiles and laughs, silly memes, and a connection that can never be broken. I don't think anyone will forget the chemistry that this class has together. We have been fortunate to gain this understanding and graduate united as one. However, Binghamton University has experienced many hardships this year, with students taken away from the world before their graduation. We have lost a senior, one of us, with a bright future ahead of her in nursing, and a freshman and an engineering freshman, other ones of us, who were preparing to embark on the journey that we have just finished. As we mourn and remember Haley, Joao, and Aaron throughout our lives, we remember that they are also a part of our unbreakable connection. Let us take a moment of silence for our own peers and respect them by using this silence to promise that every impact we make to better the world will be for them, from them, and with them. Thank you. Now, before we take those steps out the door, keep this advice for the rest of your life. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. Some of us might have jobs lined up, another few years of graduate school, and some no idea what's in store. And all of that is okay, because everyone's life is different, and everyone lays a different path after college. What I do know is that we all have our own individual story, our own individual struggles, and together, our individuality will unite us for the better. I say we make history that no one has ever read, heard of, or studied before. To the class of 2018, let's take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditare, for your remarks. Will distinguished Professor Ron Miles, Department Chair for Mechanical Engineering, please approach the podium.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Mechanical Engineering Department please rise? President Stenger and Dean Srihari, as chair of the Mechanical Engineering Department, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their bachelor's degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Department Marshal Jung-Yuk Kang, please lead the candidates to the platform so they may receive recognition for their academic achievement.
Jun-Hyuk Kang, Aditare Amma, Joshua Jones, Connor Wickham, David Bremer, David Kershey, Eric Waters, Jahir Taylor Strong, Daniel Bellow, Tara Dollinger, Rachel Coe, Eli Gabordi, Andrew Lee, Daniel Romero, Abdullah Ahmed, Abigail Heffington, Troy Richards, Landon Husted, Thomas Smith, Fatima Shamsuddin, Cyrus Vakili, Caitlin Bendert, Kukhwan Yun, Adam Javens, Alex Squeglila, Bo Shuju, Sebastian Morales, Jennifer Donahue, Joshua Kerwin, Matthew Woodworth, William Potts, Joseph DeBonis, Thomas Brinskell, Joshua Kaminsky, Malik Cham, Roland Wimmer, Alexander Eustace, Daniel Sidoti, James Paufer, Matthew Fariselli, Timothy Schmidt, Christopher Stam, Brandon Link, Carl Reinisch, Jiwan Jawshur, Marlon Saint Eloi, Andre Bostina, Casey Kwan, Brianne Berry, David Goldman, Max Sokolovsky, Gamal Al-Saadi, Ali Faisi, Nicholas Handeman, Joshan Totham, Navdeep Simek, Dilmurud Saliev, Anthony Lopez, Syed Haq, Ju Hyun Kim, Christopher Braithwaite, Ryan Yetter, Michael Damaraj, Chris Latourette, Matthew Rogers, Molly Adams, Rebecca Loibel, Stephen Su, Joseph Modafferi, Nicholas Heitel, Andrew Shaw, Ariel Macias, Gilad Greenstein, Domenico Aiello, Eric Barron, Jordan Myers, Alexander Yorashkin, Jack Lucas, Zhong Huan Ha, Alexander Bugnitz, Elliot Mueller, Gavin Owen, John Sprague, Amit Bachar, Peter Shumeda, Lauren Cody, Tara Dulac, Spencer Mann, Victor DeBellis, Raymond Mosquea, Gregory Todd, Joseph Cornacchia, Nicholas Liegi, Sajid Hamid, Liam Hodges,
Candidates, please be seated.
Will Professor Mark Pollux of the Department of System Science and Industrial Engineering please approach the podium?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the System Science and Industrial Engineering Department please rise? President Stenger and Dean Shrihari, as Professor of System Science and Industrial Engineering and Director of the undergraduate program, I present to you these candidates who have fulfilled all their bachelor's degree requirements as prescribed by the faculty. Department Marshals Laura Campabianco and Matthew Dubinsky, please lead the candidates to the platform so they all may receive recognition for their academic achievements.
Matthew Dubinsky, Laura Capobianco, David Keeper, Xiaowei Yang, Jin Tuang, Wenjuo Zhao, Alexander Beck, Ian Cariotti, Ludovico Cestarolo, Victoria McGilfrey, Ian Kelly, Joseph Burns, Thomas Hoffney, Gil Shore, Christopher Herrick, Carlos Archinegas, Casey Hill, Allison Arias, Aaron Foley, Mikhail Rumsey, Zachary Nussbaum, Greg Martin, Andrew Mascarella, Thomas Schaefer, Beth Reisman, Jane Towery, Alana Epstein, Athanasia Mimos, Anna Chan, Catherine Richard, Lauren Kellerman, Colleen Kelly, Nora Couture, Sarah Riedessel, Angelica Weber, Andrew Gonzalez, Connor Brown, Alex Drake, Tyler Ullman, Jacob Escobar, Chukwudi Kanu, Bradley Dreyer, Matthew Dabrowski, Jake Lewis, Eli Shirk, Michael Hinden, Jasper Kitchen, Benjamin Vandera, Alexander Borzinski, Sean Finnegan, Jared Paraver, Jesse Yu, In Hyung Cho, Sang Cho Kim, Sarah Babu, Alana Latif, Matthew Nilsson, thank you, Tina Dong, Jolie Chow, Terry Wei, Alexander Bieber, Dylan Comerford, Thomas Wendt, Joshua Dennis, Reginald Carrion, Kevin Paredes, Legan Bayombo, Gregory Lenane, Oscar Savastio, you get it, Rafael Diaz, Grace Clark, Alexa Mino, Allison Holland, Sean Kiernan, Jeffrey Alvarez, Sebastian Vargas, Christopher Mazil, Gregory Schilling, Christopher DeMarco, Michael Knowles, Cameron Mertens, Daniel Houseman, Billy Hector. What?
Will all baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? President Stenger, I'm honored to present to you these candidates for the various baccalaureate degrees by the university.
For those who have successfully completed all degree requirements by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York and the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, I confer on each of you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges accompanying it. On behalf of the Binghamton University community, I congratulate you for this well-earned achievement. It is now customary upon conferral of the baccalaureate degree that you may now move the tassel on your cap from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, partners, and friends, I present to you the Binghamton University Thomas J. Watson School of Engineering and Applied Science graduating class of 2018.
Will all please rise as you're able? Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we sing the Binghamton University alma mater. We invite everyone to join in singing the refrain and the second verse. The lyrics may be found on the back cover of your commencement program.
In the rolling hills of Binghamton, 'neath ever-changing skies, where two gently flowing rivers meet, we form our cherished ties. Oh, Binghamton, we carry thee with us for all our time, and through us individually forever may you shine. Together we spend these years, united in our aim, through our bold pursuit of excellence, we proudly bear your name. Oh, Binghamton, we carry thee with us for all our time, and through us individually forever may you shine. Forever may you shine.
The spring commencement proceedings of the State University of New York at Binghamton are now concluded. We kindly ask the audience to remain seated for the academic recessional. Once the academic recessional is completed, please exit as soon as you're able to allow the families of the next ceremony's graduates to enter.
Thank you.